Ethereum versus XRP. Who is the security? The SEC, the Securities Enforcement Agency, is gung-ho on classifying a certain group of crypto assets as securities. Should it be Ether? Should it be XRP? Or should it be neither? Well, find out in this video. The SEC has been playing hardball lately. The SEC just launched a probe against America's largest crypto exchange, Coinbase, over alleged listing of securities. And they named 9 crypto tokens of which they think are securities, as we can see from this article. They think AMP, Rally, Derivadex, XYO, Rari Governance Token, LCX, Power Ledger, DFX Finance, and Chromatica are securities that got listed on Coinbase. So what about Ether and XRP? Well, this is an interesting story with many twists and turns. But first we have to understand who is heading the SEC. That is Gary Gensler. So what does old Gensler think about crypto assets and securities? Well, just last month in late June, Gary gave his opinion. Let's listen in.
And many of these financial assets, crypto financial assets, have the key attributes of a security. So some of them, they're under the Securities and Exchange Commission. Some, like Bitcoin, and that's the only one, Jim, I'm going to say, because I'm not going to talk about any one of these tokens, but
sure.
My predecessors and others have said they're a commodity.
Gary would only mention Bitcoin as a non-security, no mention of any other crypto asset, including Ether and XRP. This is very interesting, as many believe only 2 crypto assets have earned the fabled non-security commodity status in the eyes of the SEC. That is Bitcoin and Ethereum. In June of 2018, then senior SEC official William Hinman spoke on securities and crypto assets, and this is what was said.
Moreover, putting aside the fundraising that accompanied the creation of Ether, based on my understanding of the present state of Ether, the Ethereum network, its decentralized structure, we believe current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions. As with Bitcoin, applying a disclosure regime, the disclosure regime of the federal securities laws, to current transactions and Ether would seem to add little value.
This set precedent. This spread through the media like wildfire. Top names like CNBC, Yahoo, and Reuters declaring Ethereum as a non-security. So what the freak is going on? Why wouldn't Gensler be on the same page with Hinman, who specifically stated that his department doesn't think Ether as a security? Well, we have to go back in time to understand. Gary Gensler used to be a professor at MIT, and he offered courses on crypto assets. And this is what he said in 2018.
This is why I've earlier this year said I think that most of them are. I think Ether, when it was done in 2014, would pass this test. When I say pass, it means it's a security.
And then once again in 2018, he broke it down even further.
Ethereum, when it was first promoted in 2014, I believe passed this test. And the word pass means that you are a security. Just a little vocabulary thing. You want to fail the Howey test, by the way. Like if you are a venture capitalist you don't want to be regulated, you want to fail this test. But to pass the Howey test, Ethereum in 2014 exchanged Bitcoin for ETH. It was an investment in a common enterprise at that point in time, a 20 or 21-year-old Vitalik Buterin running a Ethereum foundation out of Switzerland. It was one group. An expectation of profits. They had no functioning network. It was just an idea and a white paper, a really good idea, and good faith actors. And it was reliant on whether Vitalik and his team of coders were going to stand this project up. I mean, to me, I don't even think there's much doubt what this was in 2014 when they raised the $18 million.
And then Bill Hinman, the guy who stated this, left the SEC in late 2020, which means maybe his and his department's opinion doesn't matter anymore. Now what about XRP? Well, everyone knows. In late 2020, December to be exact, XRP was hit hard. The SEC announced that they had charged Ripple and 2 executives with running a $1.3 billion unregistered securities offering, which Ripple has been fighting for in court with the SEC for over 1.5 years now. But there is one character who is coming up frequently in the XRP Ripple case. Can you make a guess of who it is? Bill Hinman. In July of 2016, the judge overseeing the case allowed Ripple to depose the SEC official. From the article we can see U.S. District Court Judge Sarah Netburn has denied the SEC's motion to suppress the deposition of the former director of the SEC's Division of Corporation Finance, William Hinman. In a ruling in New York on Thursday, the SEC was looking to suppress Bill Hinman's call to court, but this was denied. Ripple is dragging Ethereum into the case. They are saying, if Ethereum was allowed to do one in 2014, why are we getting hit with ours, which started sales in 2013? Then Aliner Tarot, Fox Business journalist who has been following the case tweeted this regarding the latest SEC filings in the case. She tweeted this July 26, from the latest SEC filing. The speech was not binding SEC policy. That is, a pronouncement of the commission itself, the commissioners appointed by the president with the Senate's advice and consent, with a video of the head of the commission, Jay Clayton, saying this.
Bill Hinman recently outlined the approach we take to evaluate whether a digital asset is a security, and I encourage you to take a look at Bill's speech, which is available on our website.
Former Commissioner Jay Clayton is telling people to look at Bill Hinman's speech, in which he covers what is a security and what is not. The same speech in which he declares Ethereum is not a security.
We believe current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions.
So on one hand, the SEC is saying Bill's speech was not binding policy. Yet the former commissioner is saying that it was policy when he was leading the SEC. So, there is a bit of a theory going around with the XRP army called ETHGATE. The XRP army has concluded that the SEC was in bed with Ethereum and the EEA, allowing them a free pass from security laws. So what proof does this army have? Well, one thing they have been focusing on is Bill Hinman's relations with a certain law firm. As we can see, Bill is listed as a senior advisor to Simpson Thacher, but we can also see from his LinkedIn he worked for this same firm as a partner from July of 2000 all the way up to May of 2017, when he came on to work with the SEC. Now the head of the SEC Ethics Council, Shira Minton, sent an email to Bill regarding the firm, and this is what Shira said. But Bill, it occurs to us that you have a full financial conflict with your old firm, not just an impartiality one. Hence, you should not be having any meetings with your old firm, even group meetings. Well, a crypto law on Twitter broke down what happened in 2018. They begin their tweet thread by saying, in 2018 alone, then SEC Director of Corporate Finance William Hinman reported receiving $3.40 from Simpson Thacher and Bartlett, a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, an organization dedicated to promoting Ethereum. Simpson and Thacher were members of the EEA. They dropped out in May of this year. But by using the Wayback Machine, we can confirm they were a member up until April of this year. Going back to Crypto Law's tweet thread, we can see they then say the SEC is also fighting to prevent the identification of Hinman's Simpson Thacher clients who met with him at the SEC while the law firm was paying him a total of $15 over the 4 years he was in office, with a snippet of documentation from the case, which shows the SEC is doing just that. But the big thing Ripple is going after is the Hinman emails. July 26, this was filed in court by the SEC. From the filing plaintiff, Securities and Exchange Commission respectfully objects to Magistrate Judge Netburn January the 13th of April 11 and July 12 orders compelling the SEC to disclose 64 internal drafts of a speech by former SEC Division of Corporation Finance Director Bill Hinman and the emails circulating speech draft. Now Ripple has until August 9th to file their response to the SEC objections, of which the SEC will be able to file a reply brief to this response, which is due no later than August 16th. All objections and filing will be finished regarding the emails and speech, and the judge will decide on the outcome. So, what is going to happen? Is ETHGATE real? Well, I'm not a fan of XRP, and I love Ethereum for what it has done for crypto, but I don't think Ether should be considered a security. I hope XRP wins the case, allowing both XRP and Ether to be considered commodities. I just hope Ripple doesn't lose and bring Ethereum and many crypto assets down with them. I'll see you next time with new update.